Hi, everyone. Welcome. Hello, Matthew. Good to see you. I'm going to add more people that are joining us. Thank you for being here today. We are going to talk about the Transformational Travel Design course today. Hi, Paula. Hello, Oma. Good to see you guys. Welcome. My name is Sonia, by the way, if we haven't met yet. I'm the head of Allies at the TTC. I see Michelle here. Hi, good to see you, Michelle. Hello, Deborah. Okay, let me get everybody in. So if you're here, it's because we are going to talk about the Transformational Travel Design course. So maybe you have heard about the course and you want to learn more. Maybe you have some specific questions that I will be happy to answer as well. Hi, Teodora. Hello, Nancy. Good to see you. Melissa. Andres, hello. So I think we are going to have time to go very quick to go on a round of introductions, because I would like also to use this opportunity for you to use it as a networking opportunity as well. You know, I know that people that come to our info sessions, they are like-minded people, and we are interested all and passionate about transformational travel. So you never know who you can meet here. Feel free to share your contact details in the chat as well. If you have a LinkedIn, you want to connect through social media or your website, anything you want to share in the chat, and I will call you, and very quickly and briefly, so we can get started with the presentation today, just tell me who you are, where are you based, where are you in the world, and very briefly what you do, okay? And we will get started soon with the presentation. So let's start with Matthew and then Oma.
Okay, my name is Matthew Perry, like the recently deceased actor, and I live in Savannah, Georgia. Used to live in the Bay Area in California. My wife and I are big travelers. I'm a teacher, mostly teach online, and looking to potentially get into the travel industry, transformational travel, educational travel, that kind of thing.
Thank you, Matthew. Thanks for being here today. Oma and then Paula.
Hello, good people. My name is Oma Uluoko from Kenya, Africa. I work for Uluoko Signature, which is a sustainable travel company offering luxury experiences to Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, and the Democratic Republic of Congo. I'm passionate about bird watching. We are also very much into conservation and tourism that changes our destinations for good. I'm happy to be here and looking forward to network with most of you. Thank you.
Happy to have you with us, Oma. Thank you. Paula and then Deborah.
Hi, everyone. My name is Paula. I'm from Chile. I'm in the Chilean side of Patagonia. I work here as a guide, and I've worked a lot as a horse riding guide. But what I'm really looking to do, I'm starting off with the business, and I want to combine traveling and transformational travel with coaching and horses. So basically, self-development and experiential tourism, we can call it. Yeah.
Thank you, Paula. Very interesting. Actually, we'll be in Chile in a couple of months. So yeah, good to meet you. Deborah and then Michelle. Deborah, you're muted. Let me see if I can help you to unmute. Now.
There we go. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
My name is Deborah. I'm in Vancouver, British Columbia, and my colleague is in Port Moresby, Papua New Guinea. I was there in 2017 and had basically a transformational experience while completing the Kokoda track, and then came back, reached out, and fast forward to now, we've got the first locally owned and led tour operator on the Kokoda track. They've all been foreign owned, no money stayed local, porters weren't paid properly. So we're shining a light on that, on the inequity, and providing a very different type of experience that's more experiential as opposed to historical based treks. So that's what I do.
Thank you, Deborah. Happy to have you with us today. Michelle Plante, and then Nancy.
Hi guys, happy Wednesday and happy September. My name's Michelle. I live in Kansas City, Missouri. Midwest is best. I'm a travel advisor and I help women have alcohol-free experiences. So I primarily support women who embrace an alcohol-free lifestyle. So we find them super luxurious hotels or really nice experiences that don't emphasize alcohol. And I also take groups around the world. In January, we're going to Costa Rica, and in March, we'll be going to India just to explore and be there with a clear mind. And I'm really excited to learn more about this course. I'd like to think that I'm really good at transformational travel design, but you can always learn something new. So just really excited to learn more and be here with you guys all today.
Thank you, Michelle. I love your niche, and it's so good to have you today here. And yes,
Thank you.
we don't know what we don't know, right? So you're
Yes,
going to learn more about it.
exactly.
Thank you, Nancy, and then Melissa.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Nancy Dorns. I am a travel advisor in Portland, Maine. My business is Adventure Marketplace, and it's been independent for over 10 years. I am also a member of the Adventure Travel Trade Association. I love Chile, and Papua New Guinea is something that's on my list as well. I had a dear friend who was a missionary there with her husband for over 30 years. So anyway, I'm leaving in just under 3 weeks to Catalonia for a walking trip with 12 women. So that's me.
Did you say Catalonia?
Catalonia, yeah.
Yeah, I'm originally from there.
Okay,
It's so good.
I hear that in your voice. Yeah, we're going from Barcelona up towards the Pyrenees, across the coast and back down.
Beautiful. Thank you, Nancy, for
You're
sharing with
welcome.
us. For those who just joined, we are very briefly introducing ourselves before we go to the presentation about the Transformational Travel Design course. So let's hear from Melissa and then Andres.
Hi, thank you, Sonia. Hi, everybody. I am located in Seattle, Washington. From originally Wisconsin, but then was in San Francisco for many years. So the Pacific Northwest is definitely offering a lot of places where I'm loving to be on the water and hike. So my experience has been in design. I'm a consultant and I work with companies, organizations in human-centered design and transformational change with teams and all of the tools that go along with human-centered design. And yeah, I'm just really looking forward to learning more. I also work with Whidbey Island Kayaking here, who they did the regenerative TTC program. So yeah, I'm just interested in learning more about the program.
Thank you, Melissa. Andres and then Wayne.
Hi, everyone. My name is Andres, and I'm the commercial manager at Pure Travel Group. I'm based in Quito, Ecuador. Pure Travel Group is a regional DMC in South America. We have local offices in 6 countries, in Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia, Chile, and Argentina. Sustainability and transformational travel is part of our DNA because we try to incorporate in our travel experiences all this experiences that are involving communities, supporting them to develop through tourism, and people are now in the trend to travel more in terms to have an impact in their lives when they're visiting a new country and a new culture. So I'll put my contacts in. I'm super glad to hear about like all the initiatives you have, especially from Paula, the horse coaching with horses. We have one of those in Ecuador as well, which is really, really cool. And also Michelle, we've done a couple of tours in terms of like women with alcohol-free experiences. So if you want to like talk a little bit more about that, that would be great. And I'll be happy for anyone who you would need. We're part of also ATTA, Nancy. So maybe we're gonna see you in the summit this year in Panama. But if not, super happy to meet you all, and I'll be super engaged with the community because this is a great community, definitely, with something completely with an added value. Thank you.
Thank you, Andres. How wonderful, just in a few seconds, right? The connections and the potentiality for collaboration that there is here in this room. Thanks, Andres. Wayne and then Martin.
Hello, everybody. My name's Wayne. I'm based in Calgary, Canada, originally South African. And it's interesting, both Paula and Andres, we're talking about horses. My wife and I started a business called Soul Safari, and it deals in trauma release primarily with horses. And we've been doing that since 2017. So we have 5 horses of our own that we use, or we connect with to provide that. But also trauma release in any non-ordinary state of consciousness. So sound technologies and other things as well. And we're trying to work out how we can use transformational travel to encourage this and for people to do some of their personal work. And obviously with our connection to Africa is maybe a travel itinerary between Canada and Southern Africa. We're passionate about wildlife as well, but just looking to see how we can coordinate all that together where people can do their personal work. Thanks very much.
Powerful. Thanks, Wayne. Martin and then Janice.
Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Martin Burrows, and I'm originally from New York and living out of DC. I'm a travel advisor. My specialty is wellness travel, and I would like to get more into transformational travel.
Thank you. You're in the right place, Martin. Let's hear from Janice and then Theodora.
Hi, I'm Janice. I'm based from Pune, India, and I'm the founder of the group Passion Travels with Jay. We travel in small groups to different places, which are out of the box places in and around India, and we love to discover different cultures and traditions and a lot of different cuisines. And this is more of body, mind, and soul approach. We learn while traveling. We do a lot of sessions, workshops on the go, and it's a lot of learning as well as passion on the travel. So yes, that's us. Thank you.
Thanks, Janice. Good to see you again here. Theodora and then Claudia.
Hello, everybody. My name is Theodora, and I'm based in Brussels, Belgium, Europe. I'm working now in a full-time job as administrator, but I'm a really passionate traveler and really appreciate this way also to present ourselves, because I'm kind of vibrate and with many of the ideas that are here. One of the ideas, my idea is to go to transition to my own business, to create a travel platform for transformational travel, which is also good for the community. So I completely resonate with many of the ideas that and the businesses that you are doing, guys. So very happy to connect with you. I don't have yet a site. It's still on the process of creating it. But I'm also thinking of creating a travel platform, which can be a platform for all of you that your ideas, your businesses are put on, and for connecting with each other in different places of the world. So I'll put my personal email address in the chat box if somebody is interested. Very much passionate about travel and about learning about transformative travel. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Theodora. We love to hear your passion and your ideas. Thanks for being here. Let's hear from Claudia and then Binari. We are just introducing ourselves for those who joined very briefly, and we are going to move to the presentation soon. Claudia, go ahead.
Yeah, hi everyone. Nice to meet you all. I'm Claudia Uribe. I'm located in Florida, South Florida, close to Fort Lauderdale area. I'm really very new to this transformational travel group and initiatives, but really want to get more involved. My background is in healthcare, and I would like to, I'm trying to start to set up some experiences that encourage people to live more mindfully and incorporate lifestyle medicine into their general routines, if you will. So I'd like to start offering some transformational travel experiences, incorporating a lot of the chef cooking classes and some meditation and things like this. So just trying to get more familiar with what the team does and learn as we go. Thank you.
Thanks, Claudia. Yes, we're gonna learn today about the courses. I can mention as well the community, so you will have more information about what we do at the TTC. Vinay and then Michelle Laudermilk. Vinay, are you there? It's people who have no camera. I don't know if
Yeah,
you are.
hi. Yeah, hi. Hi. Good
Tell
afternoon.
us.
Yeah. Hello. Just I joined from outside. I'm out of the office, so I'll just join and observe today. Is this fine for today?
Yes, tell us where are you based and what do you do, very briefly.
Yeah, we are based in the tour. I mean, it's MICE tourism and sustainable tourism in Nepal. We are working on that since last 35 years. So our base is tourism. Mostly we do some adventure tourism also. So these are the things we're working on that.
Good. Thanks for sharing with us, Vinay. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Michelle Laudermilk and then Susan.
So next time maybe I'll say a little bit more. Okay.
No problem.
Today I just listen to you. Okay.
Perfect. No problem, Vinay.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Michelle and then Susan.
Okay, my name is Michelle Laudermilk. I'm actually retiring as an international school teacher and thinking about how I can develop a travel company more along the lines of cultural immersion and bridging communication and wondering about transformation and how we can bring that about in a learning type environment for actually older women to travel together. So the name of the company I'm starting is called Infinite Vagabonds, and we're based in the US once I get going.
Beautiful. Thanks, Michelle. Make sure you share, guys, your contact details in the chat, social media, LinkedIn, whatever you want to share with the group here. Susan and then Joyce.
There we go. Hi, everybody. I started my company as a second career in 2008, and it worked out pretty well because what I was doing before was traveling all around the world for a company. This seemed like the logical and more satisfying career, and I was lucky enough to speak with an agency that I was using as my travel agency with my former company. And they said, come on, we want what you do. We want leisure. We want interesting perspectives, not just corporate. And that's what I've been doing ever since. I now am hosted by another agency. For many years, I was doing high-end luxury, all individual, all completely created for the clients according to their wishes and needs and families, all that kind of thing. And I'm in the last 4 or 5 years, I've been trying to gear them toward more sustainable options. So luxury meaning the experience, not just the location or the hotel or that kind of thing. So if you're going to wherever it is that you want to travel to, we'll try to incorporate things that will really teach you something about the culture, the people, something indigenous. And I do a lot in Australia with indigenous cultures.
Thanks for sharing, Susan. I love hearing all your stories, guys. Thanks for sharing it with us. Joyce and then Maria. Joyce, are you there? Okay, If you cannot speak, please feel free to leave your details in the chat. Let's move to Maria and then Denise.
Hi, everyone. Good morning. My name is Maria Joeco. I'm the founder of Maria Nata Tours based in St. Albert, Alberta. And I started my agency in 2013, but I've been focusing on group travel, specifically pilgrimages, since 2014. So I've been bringing groups to different pilgrimage sites. But in the past 5 years, I've been trying to incorporate more a holistic approach in the experience of the pilgrims. So incorporating history and culture. And so now I'm trying to expand my my programs as well on how to incorporate sustainability in all of my travel programs. And so I'm looking forward to hearing what TTC has to offer for us. Thank you.
Thank you, Maria. And I also love pilgrimages. Actually, when I did the capstone project, when I did the course myself, my capstone project was in the pilgrimage of Camino de Santiago. So I love to hear that you are also.
That one I haven't done yet, so I'm looking forward to doing that, Sonia.
Good.
Thank
good.
you.
Thanks for being here. And last but not the least, Denise, if you want to tell us a bit about yourself, and we will get started. Are you there, Denise? Okay, so you cannot speak. Also, feel free to share your details in the chat. I'm going to share my presentation now. Let's see. I hope you can see the screen. Otherwise, please let me know.
Yep, that's
Okay,
good.
great, thank you. Okay, so today we are going to talk about the Transformational Travel Design course, which is our signature course here at the TTC. First of all, I'm going to introduce the facilitator because she could not be here today. She's off of the office this month, but I'm going to introduce on her behalf. Her name is Ivana Damjanovic. She's originally from Serbia. You can see a picture of her here, and she has almost 20 years of experience, university course design and international teaching experience in Serbia, in Germany, and in other European universities. So she's the person who facilitates, she's the teacher of this course. She's also an associate professor and PhD in sustainable tourism, in protected areas, and she's an author of a book in sustainable tourism and research, and also, of course, interested in regenerative and transformational travel is also her passion. So before starting about the course and explaining what the course is about, I would like also to go through first about what transformational travel is. So the definition we have in the TTC about transformational travel is intentionally traveling to stretch, learn, and grow into new ways of being and engaging with the world. So the word intention is very important here. So it's traveling with intention. And this intention is to stretch, learn, and grow, right? Into new ways of being and engaging with the world. So it's not about the kind of travel, it's more about the results, what we get out of travel. And we know that change comes from within. So that's why we, evoke this travel transformation from the inside out as well. So anything, if you ever try to change anything in your life, you will know that it's not as easy, right? It can be a challenge to change. So the problem that we have, that we are trying to solve here, is that travel professionals, they are interested in transformation for their culture, for their customers, but they also need to provide an effective context. They need tools to facilitate this behavioral change. And travelers, they seek transformation when they want to travel, but the action of sustaining this change can be difficult and can result in disappointing outcomes and dissatisfaction. But this is not only that happens with travel. This happens with anything we want to change in our life. So the failure rate can be as high as 90%. If we are trying to maintain weight loss or quit smoking, New Year resolutions, right, fitness goals, so you name it, any kind of change is not easy. So there is a science behind behavioral change and effective, transformation. So when we say transformation, we actually mean lasting change. okay? Not just temporary, but lasting. That's what we mean with transformation. So we want to learn how to design meaningful and motivating people to achieve this transformation as well, and made a sustainable impact for our organizations, our guests, our travelers. So maybe some of you have heard about the transformation economy, and this is something that we based also our courses and our philosophy. This is a concept that maybe you heard about Joseph Pine, and he wrote for this research for the Harvard University, the New You Business. You can Google it and you will find also a video of him explaining what the transformation economy is. But basically, to make it in simple words, he used the example of coffee. Okay, and he said, look, the industry of coffee actually is commodities, is coffee beans. So what's the cost or the value of coffee in a cup of coffee, in coffee beans? Maybe it's 2 cents, 3 cents, right? Cost. But when we take this coffee and we put it, like we go through the process of roasting it and put it into packages and put it in the supermarket, then the value of this coffee, or the cost of a cup of coffee, it would be like from 2 cents to 10 cents, maybe. This would be the goods. But then if we take this coffee and we brew the coffee and we serve the coffee, and we have, in a coffee shop, normal coffee shop, maybe then the coffee, instead of 10 cents, is like $2. And this would be the service. But we go beyond that. And there is these companies like Starbucks and, Nespresso, that they make coffee an experience. So people will pay, instead of, the cost would be, in this case, like $4 or more for something that is actually 2 cents of cost of coffee beans, right? So this is what people, they were in the experience economy, but now Joseph Pine says that we are already in the next stage. We are already in the transformation economy stage. And this means that clients don't look for experiences. There is not enough. They're looking for transformation. So this is what we come, right? Because with travel, it would be the same. It's not enough with experience. People look for something more. People want to come back changed. They want to come back transformed. So what is, you can hear, out there is many people who talk about transformation, and there is kind of a transformation washing going on, that many people promise changes, but or transformation, lasting change. But actually, there is a there is a science behind that. And this is what our research, our experts, and all these years, that we have learned, and we went through all these based on positive psychology, mythology, neuroscience, spirituality as well, right? So it's some design. We designed the foundation of our framework of our courses rigorously. So to help people, companies, and also the travelers to switch from a passive to an active practice of travel. So it's about reducing, this what people, when we turn into transformational travel, people are looking for a change, and sometimes this is in the areas of reducing stress or burnout or depression or anxiety. Sometimes they feel disoriented or lost. They don't know what to do next, and actually they want to boost the opposite, right? So confidence, they want to have a sense of belonging, being self-aware, because if we are trying to change something, first of all, we need to be aware, and sometimes changing this perspective help us, right, in this direction, to find meaning, to find purpose. So this is, our framework that we use for our courses, and the design that you have in the center, this graphic that you have in the center, maybe some of you recognize it, is based on the hero's journey from Joseph Campbell, that everything starts with this call to adventure, that the hero is called to leave the familiarity of their comfort zone and start this adventure where they gonna meet friends and allies, but also overcome challenges and overcome, some enemies and ordeals, to eventually come back transformed and share the gifts with their family and friends. So this is, the basis of the work we do, and all the research and the expertise that we share in our courses as well. From our experience, when people are looking for a transformational travel experience, they are usually going through, is for one of these 3 D reasons, which is disruption, discomfort, or desire. These are the catalyst, right? So disruption are people maybe at crossroads that something have changed in their life or in their career. They cannot go business as usual. Maybe there is some, divorced, maybe there's a job lost or approaching retirement or something is different in their life. So they are kind of forced to change. And they know that travel can help us to help them to go through this transition. The other reason is discomfort. So maybe nothing has necessarily happened, but they know that they are feeling like something, is missing, or they are not in the place they expect to be. So there is this, they are somehow uncomfortable. They know they are seeking for some answers. Maybe they cannot find at home. So they embrace travel as well as a way to find this clarity. And the last one is desire. So this means that not necessarily anything happened or there is nothing wrong necessarily. Just these people are, called by this desire to grow, to learn, to always improve. Is this philosophy of personal growth and transformation because it's their nature and they just want to be the best they can be, the best version they can be. So these are some catalysts, even sometimes life milestones. It can be, turning 30, 40, 50, 60, like a significant age that is in itself already a milestone that they feel like they want to stop and look back and reflect, and travel can help with that because travel provides a new perspective, new points of view, that helps you better understand yourself through others and through other cultures. And then you also can do different because you are out of your comfort zone. You are in a different, totally different environment. So you cannot go with your routine in autopilot anymore. And when you see different and do different, you become different, right? And you have this confidence, clarity, change that you are seeking. So that's a summary, and feel free to share in the chat if there is some questions. I will take the questions at the end. So I'm going to go now into the content of the course in itself, right? So for those who are wondering what the course, how it works, all our information is in the website, but here I will go through the content. So if you take the course, the Transformational Travel Design course, that we have 2 opportunities left this year for this course. One is in October, the other one is in November. So in the course, you will learn the roots of transformational travel, the philosophy behind it, and you will receive also practical tools that you can implement to help your clients to go from the place they are to the place they want to be through travel, right? And then, of course, you can take this understanding and these learnings and bring it into your life and your business, because we are talking about travel, but we are talking about something bigger than travel. It's not only about the trip, it's bigger than that. So taking the course, of course, you also will show your commitment to transformational travel and supporting, the transformational travel principles as well. So people that attended the course, when I asked them and what is in the content that you love, or what are the benefits that you got from the course, this is what they say, right? The course helps you to reflect on what you need. What is wherever you are in your journey, because some people join us that they are just brand new in the travel industry. They have a totally different background and they have no idea what they want to do. And other people are just expert, very advanced, and they just waiting for this elegant insight or idea that will help them switch something that will make totally a different in the experience that they provide to their clients. So reflecting what you need to create a transformational journey, what needs to be done before, during, and after, because this is what we go through. And this is something that also differentiates us from other experiencing designing. So we care about the before preparation, the design of the trip itself, but also does not finish the experience of the journey. It does not finish when the trip finishes, right? So there is an after that. So you also will learn how to measure the transformation of your clients through the journey, because is what I said, right? So the transformation is something that sometimes it can feel intangible. So how you measure that and how you make sure you are doing well and you are, your clients are doing well. How to make sure that what you're doing is good for the local community as well, the travelers, the planet, yeah, and the person who are facilitating, if you have a facilitator there, that's a good fit, etc. So the elements of the journey. So as I said already, spoiled alert, I did start, is before the start, the pre-course, the course in itself, and then is the after. Okay, so we finish with this capstone project that we will talk also into detail. So what is the preparation course? So if you enroll for the course, either for the October or the November, you will receive, instructions, tasks to do, some readings as well, for you to slowly get immersed. And it's kind of a warm-up, right? And an opportunity for you to have some reflection before you actually start with Ivana and the course. So this happens before. During the course, there is we have two different formats of course. Well, actually, three different formats of the course. One is the intensive that can be done in either 3 or 5 days, and the other one is the signature course, which is 5 weeks. Okay, I'm going to talk about the two of them now in a moment, but basically it's the same curriculum, just the way it's delivered is different. So for the 3 or 5 days intensive, we have the first day or 2 days is about diving into the basic elements of why and what is transformational travel. In the middle of the course, you will go through the planning and preparation of the conditions for yourself or your clients to have this transformation through your travel experiences. And towards the end of the journey, is all about how your work resonates with the traveler and the world we exist in. Okay, so because it starts with the traveler, it starts with oneself, but does not end with oneself. So it's like a ripple effect. When we change, everything around us changes as a result. So the 5-week signature course is the same course in a different format. And in this case, the participants in the cohort meet twice a week during 5 weeks. Okay, so the topics are the same, I just explained, but in this case, you will have more time. So instead of 3 days or 5 days, you will have 5 weeks, to have this reflection between sessions, between lessons, and more time for, solo reflections, but also group reflections. I know people who meet in these cohorts are, the connection there is so powerful that they still meet nowadays after, and they have, collaborations and partnerships that go well beyond the course itself. So time for comprehension, integration, application. So it's basically, more time that you will have to go through all this, that all that is learned, and to reflect on it, integrate it, and ask questions as well, because you will have this priceless opportunity to ask Ivana, and our experts there, feedback about your particular case, how this can be implemented in your particular business, and what do you think about that? And all this happens in the course of this 5-week signature course. So you have plenty of time there, and it finishes with the capstone project as well that we will explain now in more detail. And after the course, there is this support time that you have, and some elements that Ivana says secret. She says always is a surprise, and she does not want to reveal too much because, the courses are like unique. Every course is unique, and she put lots of love in each of what she does. So, so expect some surprises as well. And it finishes with the capstone project, the feedback from Ivana, and the capstone project is actually something very tangible that you will leave the course with. Okay, so you arrive, it's like you can compare this like in a plant, right? So you arrive with an idea, maybe you plant a seed, and then you go through the process, and eventually you leave the course with a plant, which is something that you really can implement in your business right away after when you finish the course. Now, the capstone project. What is the capstone project? So this is, I don't want you to think that this course is only theoretical. So you will have lots of theory and, lots of, all the research and the knowledge about transformational travel that will help you to understand and to implement. But it's something tangible that you will get out of this course as well. And this is the capstone project. So it's the culminating learning experience of this course. If you think a capstone project of an MBA or, like a university course, it's kind of your graduation, right? So actually, when you finish the capstone project, you will be graduated by the Transformational Travel Council, and it will help you, have something that is market ready. It's a product or a service that you have developed this concept during the course with the information that you are receiving and the feedback that you will get from the facilitator, but also from the other members of the cohort. for you to implement in the future. And then you can actually really integrate these, in the course. So usually 50-70% of this capstone project is completed during the course, but then you have this after the course time for you to complete it, and then send it to the facilitator with the feedback to make sure you are happy with this. And our graduates, they have also their capstone projects published in our website. So if you are curious to know what people are doing, or other past participants have done with their capstones projects, you can go to the Transformational Travel Council website, and under alumni menu, you will have there the list of people and their capstone projects as well. I mentioned earlier that mine was about Camino de Santiago and how could make this transformational experience for my clients. So I went through this, and I am actually doing since then, implementing it since I finished the course. So the formats, as I mentioned, 3 days, 5 days, and 5 weeks are the 3 different formats. Although this year there is only 5 day and 5 week, because the 3 day, we are not doing any more of this year, okay? So we have 5 day and 5 week signature. So which format is for you? The intensive would be ideal if you are seeking for a concentrated, immersive 6 hour a day or 4 hour a day experience. So the 5 day intensive is 4 hour a day. With time for capstone project as well. So it's like, okay, I just want to go all in for 5 days, and I just stop everything else. I just do that. Or you have 5 weeks, when this means you are going to meet 2 hours per day, twice a week during 5 weeks. And then you have more time, for a more balanced time if you have to go also through other, time for your business or other endeavors that you have. This is not so intensive, because the word intensive is really means intensive, right? So you have time for reflection, integration, and application in these twice weekly classes. Okay, and also you have time for the capstone project after the course. So here you have some pictures, and you can see that we keep our cohorts quite, small, so we have more time to go deeper. What people say, participants say, that is they found the course educational, but also emotionally and professionally enriching. They co-created memorable and meaningful experiences that are sent into community bonding, because it's much more than just a course, It's about the relationship and the networking that you will do also during the course, continues to this day. So it's a valuable source of experience and expertise from professionals from around the world, a potent learning opportunity. And here I have also a couple more of feedback from Juliana, co-founder of Barracuda Group. For example, she said, if your business reflects your personal purpose and you believe it can contribute to the human evolution and also leave a legacy for future generations, the Transformational Travel Design Program will inspire and guide you through the process of designing transformational experiences to your clients. And one more from Eleanor Fish, from Run Wild Retreats. She said that the course put a language to the process that they were witnessing in our guests. We thought they were fully aware or realizing what were they experiencing. And part of their capstone project were redesigning the whole customer onboarding process, so she could better support the transformation of her clients. So the course was a revelation. So reasons why to take this course. If you're considering about taking the course, kind of sum up, you will have the tools to design and create transformational customer journey, community of like-minded people in a global cohort of professionals, meaningful travel experiences that are good for people, for communities, for the planet, and also in the market. So you will increase customer satisfaction and loyalty. So they will be happy customers that will refer you to their friends and family. They will come back again. You will have your values aligned personally and professionally as well, and with the values of the travelers, your clients, and you will be an accredited transformer. So you will be also featured in our website as well. And you will have the logo of a transformer that you can put in your website, in your email, that you are accredited by the leader organization in transformational travel, which is the TTC. That you will have, this accreditation as well, that we will give you an official accreditation badge, which is the one that you can see here in the image, in the logo here below. A certificate of completion of the course. You will be listed in the TTC alumni page. Also, the TTC is looking always for collaboration and partnership, to design or co-design or co-deliver experiences to our community of followers around the world. But we only partner with people who have taken the course because we can trust that they have the same learning and understanding of what it is transformation. So you will have the opportunity then to also, create and deliver trips for our members and our followers. And you will have this value aligned that I mentioned earlier. So we also market transformers in our social media. So you'll have all this marketing as well, awareness and visibility. So what are the requirements? This is another question that people sometimes ask me. There is no requirements. It's open to everyone. Doesn't matter the background. We had people who are coming from the music background, or people who are not in travel, but they are in the transformational business or healing business, but they want to incorporate travel, or they do some retreats somehow. So wherever you are, even if you are starting or you are experienced in travel already, you will learn, you will get what you need from this course. So just bring your authentic self, an open mind, and be ready to engage and grow. So the dates of the courses, I said 2 courses left this year. The first one is happening next month in October. It's a 5-week, the 5-week signature between the 8th of October and the 7th of November. So we meet twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and it's 2 hours every day. And then the times we start is 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, or 6 p.m. if you are in Europe, Central European time, and count like a couple of hours a week additional for your work, homework and reflection as well. And the price is $1,950. This can be split in 3 installments with no any commission free, okay, if you prefer. The other course is a 5-day intensive, and this is happening in November. So it starts the 25th of November, finishes the 5th of December. And the first week, you meet Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This is 4 hours every day, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And the second week, 4 hours, Tuesday and Thursdays, okay? This starts 1 hour earlier. So it's 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Central European time, also 2 hours a week additional, and the price for this one is $1,500. Again, you have the 3 installments if you prefer. Now, for those of you who are allies, I know some people here in the room, they are allies already, or you want to become an ally. I will recommend to join first if you want to be an ally and also take the course. Join first the ally community. So what is the ally community? This is also an opportunity to be part of a global community of travel professionals. We meet periodically for networking opportunities. We also have educational events. We have the opportunity to have market visibility and your profile in our website, be a speaker in one of our events as well, engage with media, top media journalists that we also have periodically meeting with them to have the opportunity to maybe be featured in some of the magazines or media. You are featured in our newsletter, you have discounts like this one, 15% discount in the course, and you will have also your logo. So if you're already an ally, you will have 15% discount. If you want to join us as an ally, this is a membership-based community. You have 3 levels. For small businesses is $299 a year or $37 a month, but you will save if you pay annually. And you have here also the prices if you are medium or large business. So that's all from me. I will now open to questions and I see somebody put something in the chat, so I'm going to go through the chat, and feel free to raise your hand if you have any question. And we will answer. We have like 10 minutes. Some introductions. Okay. Is the presentation available to be emailed to the group? I will email the recording. Okay, so after that, I will send you an email with the recording of this session. Thank you, Michelle. Inspirational. Thanks, Susan. Yes, Michelle, you're an ally, so you will have now this discount. Okay, I see your hand. Tell me.
Yeah, this was amazing. Thank you so much. I'm like processing all of it. I'm just genuinely curious which one did you do, Sonia? Did you do the intensive or did you do 5-week?
Me, I did the intensive, but
Okay,
I have to confess that was intensive. So that's why I said it's really intensive. And Ivana said, told you. So
Yeah.
if you choose the intensive, make sure you clear your schedule. Okay, so you don't have other meetings. You have even sometimes the food to have the lunch. I did the 3 days, so that was quite intensive. So
Yeah, the
5 days
that
better. Yeah.
I get back from 2 weeks in Africa the day it's the day after.
Okay.
So, but that's just my personality too. It's just like doing crazy things. So thank you. This was really helpful, and yeah, have some things to think about for sure in terms of logistics.
Yes, the format that works best for you. So again, it's very depending on your personality and your schedule. So if you say,
Yeah.
no, I just dedicate 2 hours, I just prefer to digest everything I learn and take my time and, ask questions and go slowly and going deeper. I would say if I had to do it again, I would do the 5 week, I think, because it has just more time for interaction and self-reflection. But if it's not possible and say, look, this is just the intensive or nothing else, go for the intensive. Or it's just your way of learning is better. If it's just full on, then go for the intensive.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Thanks, Sonia.
Hi, Claudia.
I can't find the, oh no, I found it. But anyway, so I'm raising my actual hand. So one question for you. So in addition to the information for designing the experience to make it transformational for members, is there any additional guidance as far as how to design it in terms of tools for actually scheduling the trip, how much to charge, things that are a little bit more logistic in nature, more business oriented, if you will, to make sure that the experience is not only transformational, but makes sense from a business perspective, if you will?
Yes, I had people asking me this question, and it's not based, so it's not focused on the business part. So because people sometimes just start their business and they want to know how to do the marketing or how to do the pricing or design the product. It's not this course is not for that. So the course is for the design. Yes, so you will have opportunity, of course, to ask these questions to the other participants and in the cohort, if people that, okay, so how do you, price this or how do you focus this in your business? So you will learn from the other cohorts, or you can even ask Ivana if what's her, gut feeling or her intuition. But the course is not to learn about the marketing or the business or the sales.
Will you be offering a course like this in the future? Because
We've
I think
been
it's
asked, so
both.
maybe, yes, we've been asked. And actually, I suggested to Jake, our co-founder, we should do something like that because people are
That would be
really
helpful
asking.
as well. Thank you, Sonia. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Claudia. Good question. So Susan said the dates don't work. Would you be offering courses in 2025? Definitely, yes. So in we don't have the dates yet, but 2025 it would be more offering if none of these are suitable for you, Susan.
That's perfect. Thank you very much, because I will be working elsewhere. Just one comment for Claudia. When we put these things together in our heads, we're usually choosing suppliers to work with just to get the logistics correct. And in most cases, they're offering their pricing to you, plus your commission or whatever else it is. So if you're able to take one from column A and another from column B, the marketing may be done for you as you're putting it together. Just a thought.
Good one.
Thank you, Susan. Appreciate it.
So Sonia, just a quick thing. My wife and I work together with this. Can she sit beside me while I'm doing the course, or do you do full payments for this?
That's a good question, actually. In theory, the price is per person, right? I don't know how, when we do it virtually, we don't know who is listening actually, right? So you have one person in the camera, it can be other people around. So I will need to ask that, Wayne, to see what's the official answer. So I think the price is for one person, but if you are, sitting beside, you have the same business, maybe there is an option to do the two of you. Yes,
It'll just be, instead of me trying to explain everything that I've
exactly.
learned.
I know.
So,
So let me ask this for you and I will come back to you and see.
thank you
what
so
you say.
much. Thanks.
You're welcome. So you almost have the same question. Okay. Okay, I will tell you what's the answer. Okay, more questions. Even if you think your question is very specific and very unique, I'm sure other people are thinking or wondering the same, so feel free to share it. We are now here, so take the opportunity. No? Anyone? Paula, all good? Yes? Okay. Melissa? Deborah? Matthew? Okay, everyone? Lovely. So if you have any question, feel free to email me. So I'm gonna share my email in the chat. You will receive as well an email from me now with the recording and the options to have more, to have the links all under one page. And yes, so that's it. So thank you everyone for being here. I loved meeting you and I hope you have now better understanding of what we offer and hopefully I welcome you soon to our courses. Thank you so much.
Thank you
Have a
very
wonderful
much.
day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.